Alright, hello and welcome everyone. We're gonna start playing the campaign now, which will be on the hard difficulty, of course. Gonna play it from start to end, starting with the Prologue campaign in Ring of Chaos. And we can already get right into that. It's gonna start with two cinematics, so let's first watch those and enjoy.
We never paid any heed to the ancient prophecies. Like fools, we clung to the old hatreds. And fought as we had for generations. Until the day the sky rained fire, and the new enemy came among us. We stand now upon the brink of destruction, for the reign of chaos has come at last.
The sands of time have run out, son of Duratan. The cries of war echo upon the winds. The remnants of the past scar the land. Besieged once again by conflict. Heroes arise to challenge fate and lead their brethren to battle. As mortal armies rush blindly towards their doom, the burning shadow comes to consume us all. You must rally the Horde and lead your people to their destinies. seek me out.
Alright, that's the first two cinematics, which would have been those two. We're showing them on YouTube instead of in the game, because in the game it's sort of bugged. But now we can jump right into it, which will be Chapter 1, Chasing Visions. It's also quite interesting now, since I actually played World of Warcraft myself, I actually understand where, like, for example, here in the description, the Arathi Highlands are, which I think is pretty important to just fully understand the story, sort of. But anyway, let's get into it.
What kind of nightmare was that?
It was not a nightmare, young war chief, but a vision. Follow me, and I will reveal what your future holds.
I don't know what this is all about, but I'll play along.
Alright, but dude, like seriously, the cinematics still give me like a shiver. It's crazy. They're so well done, I think, considering how old the game is.
You must first learn how to give orders to Thrall. Try ordering
we have to
move
narrate.
down the path
It's
or
like
skillfully done. However,
skillfully done, yeah, indeed.
Still far off.
Like he's just explaining the game, how to control it and such, which I guess we don't really need anymore.
Shrinks as Thrall moves through it. This reflects
So we
areas
can
you
just
have
do this rather
explored.
quickly.
Select Thrall and order him to move to the banner in the middle of the encampment.
Got some grunts. Let's go. I really like this old orc burrows actually, or well, pig farm they're actually called here. Like some of the old Reign of Chaos models are really awesome, I think.
All of your troops, click on the attack button and then click on
This was only a scout, but the Knoll's camp lies just ahead.
Order your troops to perform an aggressive attack move into the enemy
So
encampment.
great though.
To do
Like,
this,
I mean,
select
I
all of
started
your
playing
troops,
Warcraft 3
click
basically
the
12
attack
years
button,
ago,
and then
when I was like
left-click
7
on the
years
ground
old.
in the middle of the Knoll camp.
And then like hearing those basically tutorials, it's kind of a weird feeling really. And we can destroy those. Those huts sometimes yield items, same for
Good job.
like
Notice
different
that Thrall
boxes in the
gained a
ground
level
and
from the
such.
experience that he earned in combat. Only hero. Whenever you click on the hero abilities button at the bottom right.
Which one is your favorite character in Reign of Chaos? I actually didn't play the campaign in quite a while, so I don't remember everything
Dabu.
without seeing it again.
Yes.
So wait, so
War Chief,
let me think for a second.
Murloc raiders in the nearby river.
The Murlocs would make excellent targets for your new chain lightning
I actually
spell.
don't really know
Have
right now, to
Thrall
be
use
honest.
his new ability.
Probably
Click
Thrall
on the
though.
chain lightning button and then left click on one of the Murlocs.
Oh, the chain lightning though, it's OP. No, not really.
Some monsters drop treasure when they are defeated. Treasure chests hold powerful magic items that can only be picked up by heroes such as Thrall.
I am the war.
Suggestion, read out what is written before each campaign to get every bit of story. Yeah, I'll actually start doing that with the next loading screen.
Dabu. Yes. The spirits are restless.
Alright, I'm just gonna go through this
I am
pretty much. Because gameplay-wise the Prologue campaign is not that interesting if you're not new to the game. I guess most of you guys watching this are not exactly new to the game either.
Night has begun.
Be wary, my warriors. Don't let nightfall dull your senses. Yes.
Alright, there's also quite some Easter eggs in the campaign,
Yes.
like this one for example.
Lokrigan.
Get a nice healing potion now.
Dabu. Yes.
And also like in general, there's so many Easter eggs in the campaign. Honestly, I don't know most of them. I know some,
Ogre.
but not so many at all.
Fierce battle on our hands if the beast weren't sleeping.
This is so great. This is so great. We would have a fierce battle on our hands if the beast weren't sleeping. It's like a level 3 ogre warrior and you have like 3 grids. It's hilarious. But anyway, I know of some Easter eggs, and I'll also be checking for quite some, I guess. But we'll definitely not be finding all of them, because it's just so many Warcraft 3, and they're sometimes really not so easy to find.
Let's get on with it.
But we will still get enough of them, I guess.
Yes. For honor.
Wait, there's something down here as well. That's what I actually still remember.
I am a golem. Watch yourselves, my brethren. Those creatures do not sleep at night. None will survive. I am the war chief. Look regard, master.
Remember to get panda during Night Elf campaign? I think it's Night Elf. Is that actually like an Easter egg? Did you get a panda?
Look regard,
Excellent.
I can distinctively remember something about that, but can't fully remember right now. Alright, I guess it's worth killing the golems to get a ring +1. Well, in like ladder terms, though, it's like ring +1. Usually you almost always already sell ring +2, but well, this is a bit of a different thing, I guess. He's on the cliff, you need to blink there. Oh, I see. Thanks for telling me, Mammoth. I'll try to keep it in mind. Alright, getting to the next cutscene, I guess, here. We did it.
Yes.
Greetings, son of Duratan. I knew you'd find your way.
It was you I saw in the vision. Who are you? How do you know me?
I know many things, young war chief, about you and your people. My identity at this time is unimportant. What is important is that you rally your people and leave these shores immediately.
Leave? What's this all about, human?
Human? I left my humanity behind long ago. I am something different now. Know that I have seen the future and beheld the great burning shadow that is coming to consume this world. You sense it as well, don't you?
The demons are returning.
Yes, and only by leading your people across the sea to the distant lands of Kalimdor will you have a chance to stand against them.
But how could we...
I will answer all of your questions in time, young war chief. For now, rally your warriors and prepare to leave this land. We will speak again.
None of this makes sense. But the spirits tell me that I should trust him.
Alright, that's the first mission done. It's chapter 2 now, which is actually the last chapter of the Prologue campaign. It's 3 days later, near the Lotteran coast.
It's been 3 days and this prophet has yet to show himself. I hope I'm not making a huge mistake by trusting you.
War Chief, the clans are assembling as you ordered, but it will take them some time to reach us.
Then we must prepare this camp immediately. I want my warriors to have food and proper lodgings when they arrive.
Yes, War Chief.
Warrior, has there been any word from Grom Hellscream? He and the Warsong clan were supposed to have been here by now.
No, War Chief. We haven't heard from Hellscream in some time.
Damn it, Grom. Where the hell are you?
What do you want?
Volume is
The
too
blinking
low.
button on
Alright,
the
1
top of the
second.
screen indicates that your quest journal has been updated. To find out more about your objectives, click on the quest
That should be
button.
better, I guess.
All restless.
Have you ever played Hearthstone? Don't do that, it will ruin your life.
Once a peon has been ordered to
I
harvest
did
gold,
never. It's
you will
not really my kind of
automatically
game
travel
though.
back and forth between the gold mine and your closest great hall. Here are a few additional peons to increase the rate. You have just placed a rally point for your structure.
Come
Whenever
on,
a
announcer,
unit finishes
please.
training from this building, he will automatically travel to the rally point's location. To
am
place a rally
the
point,
warchief.
select one of your unit-producing structures and right-click on the ground where you want the rally point to appear.
And one really weird thing about the campaign is that you can't disable that
The amount
announcer
of gold
guy.
that you currently possess is displayed in the upper right portion of your screen. As peons return to your Great Hall with gold, your gold stockpile increases. Training a unit takes time. When your Great Hall is selected, you can see a progress indicator in the bottom middle portion of your screen.
I just will scout a
In
bit.
order to support a larger population, additional orc burrows
Come
will
on,
have
bro.
to be constructed. Burrows provide the food that allows you to train more troops. To
Oh, hello.
construct a burrow, select one of your peons.
Can just creep those, because heroes have some HP regeneration anyways, so doesn't hurt me too much in the long run.
Let's get on. Your time has come.
That's a plan, machine.
Yes,
Now, click on the Build Structure button in the command card.
the spirits are restless.
Notice that additional buttons are now available on the command card. To construct an orc burrow, click on the Build Orc Burrow button.
This is rather hard to creep actually.
Now move the mouse to where you want the building to be placed. Once you have found an appropriate location,
I'll just kite a bit.
left
Chain
click
lightning
to
stuff.
begin
It's fine.
construction.
Another chain lightning didn't hit that guy.
Let's get on.
That's okay.
We're under attack!
I think I'm actually fine on
What do you want?
lumber
We need
already,
more
honestly.
gold.
I just need gold for grunts anyway, so
Your time has
I
come.
can just stop building peons after this one here.
Ready to work. Look regard, Nogal.
Okay, barracks, Walmart, burrow, 5
The
grunts.
spirits
That's no
are
problem.
restless.
Yeah, it's the Ring of Chaos campaign, also this. The Prologue campaign, in fact. Just starting out now. 28 gold from creeping, that's pretty sick.
Complete.
That's one really interesting thing, but at the same time kind of weird thing about Ring of Chaos, that you get a lot of resources for killing
Look
creeps.
regard, Nogal.
In the Frozen Throne, that's so much lower, it's incredible. Like, not only in the campaign, but especially in later games as well.
Yes.
Not sure if I can actually support the second barracks, because grunts are a bit more expensive in Ring of Chaos compared to Frozen Throne. I guess there's nothing
Look
dropping
regard,
here,
Nogal. Work
since we got
complete.
the heal scroll already.
Work
But
complete.
let's see.
Now that your burrow has been completed, the peon who built it can be assigned to a new task.
Okay, let's
For
actually get a
honor.
second barracks, but I'll just proxy it here,
Let's get
because
on.
I have to get like over
Continue
here or
producing
something.
grunts until you reach your quest requirement.
Yes.
So it's kind of pointless to build it in my base. I don't need more lumber anyway, really. All I need now is gold, so might as well
The
just
spirits
proxy
are restless.
the next barracks, so my reinforcements arrive a bit faster while I'm attacking that human base.
Yes. Double.
I think there's nothing else here. I'm not 100% sure. As I said, I don't know about all the Easter eggs. Not even close to that.
Let's get
Might
on.
as well get upgrades.
What do you want?
I am the war chief. Master, the spirits are restless. Double.
You get early upkeep, so you get all the creep gold you can get later, especially if you're on Horde. Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
It's also another thing about Ring of Chaos. You just get into upkeep at 41 food already, and into high upkeep at 71, and max food is 90.
The war chief.
Really, it's kind of weird if you're used to playing Frozen Throne.
Look regard, no
I actually built too many peons though.
for honor.
I just don't really need lumber anymore. I got all my upgrades already. While this one is still being researched, but don't need resources for it anymore. All I need now is gold. I can actually just use peons for fighting.
Okie dokie.
Let's do that.
Let's get on with it. I am the war chief.
I think the bridge will be built as soon as I have my 5 grunts.
Horde. Look regard,
Research
no
complete.
I am the war chief.
Work complete.
Alright,
What do you want?
now we can build some more.
Look regard, Nogal. I am the war chief.
Well, that's the thing about the Prologue campaign, as I said, it's not the most interesting gameplay-wise, but I think it's still a quite nice sort of story, so it's not too bad at all. I almost forgot that actually. Might as well build it here. Just doesn't really matter where I build it, really.
The spirits are restless.
You orcs are in violation of the Alliance Internment Act. We've already captured one of your leaders. If you surrender now, we'll spare your lives.
War Chief, they say they've captured one of our leaders. Maybe they're referring to Grom.
I hope not. But if they have captured Hellscream, I'll make them regret it. Loktarogar! Come, my warriors! We must drive the humans back! Lokrigar!
Oh, let's go.
Let's get on. The spirits.
Wait, it's the captain, guys. For those who have actually watched a 24-hour stream when I was playing some campaign there as well, the captain is one special guy. But unfortunately, I have to kill him when I'm playing orcs, so it's kind of a problem.
The wretched humans have been destroyed.
Move Thrall and the rest of your forces across the bridge and locate Grom.
For honor.
Well, I don't really need to kill those. Let's just kill this one and then go.
Work complete. Something you're doing? Lokrigar, Yes. Let's get on with it. What you want? The spirits.
We have to do some special stuff with the captain later, though, in the human campaign. I don't want to spoil or anything, just in case someone is actually watching a campaign that has never played or seen it before.
I am the one.
So I'm not gonna say what we're gonna do with them. Can destroy those. Wait, there's some here though. They could have some items in them. It's like this crates oftentimes drop items in the campaign.
Yes.
Okay, there's actually nothing here. Another interesting thing you can do in the campaign is you can only do this in single player, or maybe even only in the campaign, I'm not 100% sure. But you can just bank like critters, like pigs or sheeps or anything. And what happens is this. It's also a kind of Easter egg, pretty much. Quite nice. You can actually do it with like almost every single critter in the game here, well, in the campaign. It's not possible in multiplayer though.
What you want? Killing.
I am Master. The spirits.
Wait.
Yes. Build that.
Gotta build another burrow.
Something you're doing?
Your army has grown to such a large size that it now requires a portion of your income to sustain it. This maintenance cost is referred to as upkeep.
Yep, we're in upkeep now, getting less gold, but we have enough army already anyway to finish this mission, so it's
One of your
not too big of a
structures
problem.
was damaged during the fight.
What?
To repair a damaged building, select a peon, click the repair button, and then left-click on the desired structure.
It just sent me back to my main base with the camera telling me that one of my structures was damaged. Okay, there was nothing damaged though. Anyway, guess they maybe meant a tower here or something. Got a shaman as well. It's also really interesting about Ring of K's. Attack types and armor types just work a bit differently here, so casters actually have pierce. There's no magic damage in Ring of Chaos. And like the armors also work completely different. Orcs, grunts, I mean, actually have medium armor, and medium armor takes full damage from everything instead of increased damage from normal attacks, like it is in Frozen Throne.
How can I help? Yes. I am. Yes, War Chief.
We're under attack.
Let's get on. The spirits are restless.
What do you want?
Alright, let's go.
Let's get on with it.
Yes. Doktar.
I am.
Damn, it's quite a bit.
Let's get
Something
on.
you're doing? What do you want?
How can I help? Wise restless.
Alright, it shouldn't be that hard at all now.
War Chief.
Wait, why is he
We
AFK?
found where they're holding Grom, but the area is protected by fortified guard towers.
I see.
Then destroy them.
I think the peon was
Hellscream
idling
must be regard.
because of the camera thingy that sent me back to main base saying that like something got damaged during the fight.
Yes.
I think the peon was like automatically repairing it or something. Let's go. All Rim Run. It's not too big of a deal though, really, so that's fine.
Direct, let's get on with it. We're under attack!
Kinda attack this cage because that's where Grom is. First need to kill the towers, I guess.
Yes,
Oops. Just doesn't really matter what you lose here, so don't need to be too fancy, really.
How can I help? I am the War Chief. Grom, are you alright? I'm fine, little brother. Luckily, they only injured my pride. Great, because we're getting out of here now. We're leaving the human lands for good. Finally, follow me. I have an idea. We can set sail on the humans' own ships. Perfect. But we'll need to wait for the rest of the Horde.
The Horde is assembled, War Chief. We await only your command.
Now, go, young thrall. Sail west to the lands of Kalimdor. It is there that you will find your destiny. It is there that your people's salvation will be assured.
Alright, that is it for the Prologue campaign. Considering how old the game is, especially Ring of Chaos, I think it's still incredibly well done. Especially like the storytelling and such. But anyway, that's it for the Prologue campaign. It's kind of like the intro to Warcraft 3, I guess. And we're gonna be getting into the human campaign now.